My home was split right down the middle by a strip of tape. On one side of the tape was my wife and daughter's territory, and this side was mine. There was a rule in the house. No one was allowed to cross that tape. Once, I accidentally stepped on the tape with my foot. My wife immediately shoved me to the ground. I scrambled to my feet, explaining it was just an accident, but she pushed me down again without hesitation. My lunchbox fell to the floor, spilling food everywhere. She lost complete control, hurling everything at me. Even our daughter's photo frame wasn't spared. I'd long grown numb to these fights. Every time, I just turned away silently, not saying a word. It got even worse. The second my foot touched the table, she'd snap at me to move. Even if our daughter accidentally brushed against the table, she'd yell at her harshly. At mealtimes, my wife and daughter enjoyed warm, proper meals, while mine was always instant noodles. The little corner where I ate was tiny, barely enough space. There was even tape on the stairs, acting like an invisible wall. I'd walk on eggshells even after a shower, terrified of even the tiniest touch of that tape with my feet. When I returned to my small room, I'd see my daughter handling my slippers carefully. The kid was afraid her mom would pick on me again. What was more absurd, my wife strictly forbade our daughter from talking to me. If she got caught, she'd get scolded too. The next morning, after I left the house, I suddenly heard faint footsteps behind me. It wasn't until we'd walked far away that she dared to call me softly. Turns out, only when we were away from this house did she feel brave enough to talk to me. After walking a bit more, she asked why there was tape in our home. I froze, unable to speak for a long time. I truly had no idea. Maybe I'd said something wrong years ago that made her become like this, but I'd long forgotten what that sentence was, and she'd never once been willing to tell me. After saying this, I could only walk on, lonely and dejected. Who would have thought, while waiting for the red light, someone suddenly shoved me hard from behind?